Today I woke up and I decided to become a nerd of Path of Exile 2. We're gonna be doing a Breachstones, 40 Breachstones to be exact, and we're gonna see how much loot we're gonna get. This is going to be a test run for the breaches, if we're going to make some money or not. We will see. I prepared here a spreadsheet. As you can see, we're gonna be putting in the most important data. We will have the calculations at the end, so we will know what kind of a loot we are getting in total in terms of exalts. We will see our investment, profit, time needed, as well as exalts per hour or divines per hour, however we want. We will also see the averages per one run. First of all, we are going to be getting the catalysts, a whole bunch of catalysts. As you can see right here, they are all organized. We also are going to be getting breach rings. Whenever these are getting added, we are going to get to see the grand total in exalts right up here. Remember, this is all for the 40 runs. The loot part 2 is going to be whatever we are going to get from the boss, and the boss is going to be dropping uniques and also some random yellow gear. I'm gonna be taking yellow gear, but I'm not gonna be calculating that in terms of a profit, because that is questionable if you can craft it or not. Whenever we add up these two values, loot part 1 and loot part 2, we are gonna be getting our total loot in exalts, and from there we can just calculate what we did, what is the profit and what is the profit per hour. And yeah, we are gonna go over all of that, but first I need to run this Breachstone 40 times. Anyway, here we are. We have the 40 Breachstones ready. We are going to run this Breachstone 40 times on +4. So that is also an important note right here. I'm not gonna be running this on 0. I'm just gonna go straight up to +4 because I feel that we are getting the most loot on the +4. Anyway, we can start our first Breachstones, so let's take one cookie and we can go right ahead. Okay, this is perfect. We are starting at pretty much 20:00. Let's see how much time this is going to take. Just a side note for me, I guess. Okay, so it took like 3 minutes per run. We will see actually the total amount. So okay, let's just loot everything. 15% increase max life. This is actually what people are searching for. Okay, so far you can see that out of first run we got 4.51 exalts from the catalysts, as well as breach rings normal versions we got none. So the first one is heavily 38-39 exalts down. However, we got one unique which has a maximum roll to its life. 5, 6, 7 exalts, like I don't even know. For the sake of this video, I'm gonna put it at, I don't even know, like 6. I think that is gonna be fair, or maybe 5. Like I said, for the sake of this video, let's just put it at 5 exalts. I do not want to inflate these prices. But yeah, keep in mind that I'm going to take a bit more time because I'm also, doing this spreadsheet at the same time. I want to say that this is gonna be that this is gonna take you like 4 or 5 minutes per run, and for me it takes 8 minutes per run. So keep that in mind. Okay, the second one, look how many breaches we are getting. Okay, we are getting one normal, one magic, and another normal. This is what we want. We want to see these normal breach rings because they are worth quite some. Also, we are getting all these catalysts. Get the gold, get the currency. Like I said, you could get other random gear. I do not really care about it right now for the sake of this video. Okay, he's gonna be launching the hands pretty soon. I cannot kill him. Maybe. Okay, he's dead. Oh, that was actually dangerous. Let's see, what kind of a unique? Feather robe and amulet. Okay, we got 2 of those. And a bunch of tier 3, tier 5 items. I'm actually gonna take these, doesn't really matter. Out of second run we got 2 of those. And just a side note for these breach rings, I just decided to place the value at 15, but they are most likely worth a bit more than a bit more than that, so you know, try to list them higher and then you will figure it out how much they are worth it. Most likely the price for these breach rings are 17 chaos, 17 exalts or 3 chaos. Most likely this is how it goes. Yeah, this is gonna take me a whole night. This is gonna be a hell of a job. Okay, you know what, I need to make a pause right here. I need to go and buy some beer to make myself entertained for this, and yep, I'm gonna see you later. Okay, this time, look at this, we are getting unique, but this is a garbage unique, doesn't matter. Okay, Jade, Amulet and Boots. Seems like garbage to me, but we're getting 2 exalts. Okay, beautiful, I guess. Lapis, okay, I know that this is a garbage. It is what it is. Okay, okay. A diamond and 4 exalts. Tier 5 bow, okay. Look at this, passives in radius can be allocated without being connected to the tree, so the radius is gonna be variable. It's a very small ring, I guess, and we are getting punished for doing so. In terms of resistances, let's just check. As you can see, the highlighted ones are sitting in this outer circle ring, whatever it's called. But yeah, the problem is you're getting these negative resistances that can go from oh, actually I have a good one. Hold up, look at this. -3 chaos is the best, and we have -4. Okay, we need to assume that this is fake, so let's just say that this diamond is worth 20 exalts, so... Okay, yet another diamond. Oh, very garbanzo, what is this? You are destroying your resistances. I'm gonna say that this one is worth like 15. Quiver. Yet another lapis, okay. Okay, solid mask, jade amulet, again garbages. Amber amulet. Oh wow, just amber amulets all the time. Again, quiver, man, like what? Garment. It's 1 exalts, 2 exalts, 3 exalts, 4, 5, perhaps 5. Man, yet another lapis. What is happening today? Okay. Diamond. Skill level 20. First of all, let's check how much for the diamond that is not identified. Maybe like 70 exalts, 60 exalts, I don't even know. There is option for you not to do this, and then you are gonna make like a consistent amount of money. But you know, in my case, I'm just gonna identify it, and we got a very small ring again, yet again. Like this guy's selling for 20, this guy's 5. I don't know, like what is the price? 5 chaos, 10 chaos? Like what is the actual price on this one? Huh, yet another diamond, okay. I guess diamond is the best drop right here. Okay, let's see. Very large ring for a diamond. I think this is like 600 divines. It's 8 divine, 10 divines, 14, 14. 6, 5. I have the same one, brother. This guy, look at this guy. This guy has actually better one. This guy has kind of a better. Yes, he has. Anyway, I'm gonna take this as a price 8 divines out of this guy that is AFK. This is gonna be a good run. However, I'm also going to do a calculation without this drop because this is kind of lucky to get. Okay, so look, after 20 runs, let's just pause. So after 20 runs, what happened is, as you can see, out of loot part 1, Catalyst plus Breach Ring, normal, rarity, we got 908. Because this is a run number 20, it's gonna be, our investment is 20 times 44, 880. So already loot part 1 is covering for the cost of running these breaches. In the part 2, we actually have a good find on the last run. On the run number 20, I got lucky getting a good diamond, which is worth 8 divines, 1040 exalts. So yeah, this find on its own is pushing like, heavy profit right here. We also have, from the currency drops, we only have like estimated like 52 exalts worth of random currency. Now, after so just look at this first line. This first line is only true so far because we are not done with this test. So after a 20 Breachstones, I managed to get 2245 exalts. It took me 3.5 hours so far. Remember that I'm also updating this, I'm recording it at the same time, and it should take you less time, but I'm gonna talk about it later on. So 2245 exalts, the investment is 880. Now, sure, we got profit, but let's ignore this find for now. So let's just move it out of this thingy. Our profit would be still there. So even without a lucky find from the uniques, I would still have like 300 exalts profit on 880 investment. Oh, look at this, we got a key. Well, on the market we have like one that is 1 divine and the other 3 divines. I'm gonna say it's 1 divine. I mean, I think this is completely fair price because what are you gonna get out of it? Like, you're gonna get garbage, so maybe it is 2 divine. Perhaps. Okay, for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna say that this is a 1 divine item. We got a Zesht. How the fuck is that spelled? Sht. Anyway, I'm gonna say this is 131, like 1 divine for a key and 1 exalt for this garbage unique. Oh no, not again, this garment. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna take it. Let's gamble again. Yuck. This is how much? 15? Do I even need to check it? Let's say 10. Let's just say 10. I cannot check it again. Trimming staff. Unique. Okay, dude, what? Yeah, I would say that this is a divine. Okay, let's just say 20 exalts. I don't really know like who is gonna buy this one, but like, Okay, for the sake of this video, I'm gonna say that this unique is worth 20 exalts, but most likely it's worth much more than that. Okay, so diamond 10, sire of shards is gonna be 20, and this one is 1, so it's gonna be like 31 estimated. Actually, hold on, this unique is worth something. I cannot believe it. Is this the right server? Yes, it is. So it's like 3 exalts. I cannot believe it. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have 11 more Breachstones to go, so this one is gonna be number 30. Number 30 Breachstone. Let's do this. Okay. whatever. Okay, this is a complete garbanzo. I'm gonna say that this is one exalt. I mean, what are these rolls? Come on, bro. Okay, look, we are done with 30 Breachstone so far. This is the loot from Unix. This is the loot from the bridges and catalysts, and this is the currency, I guess, and the random items that I'm gonna check out later on. But still, you know, I'm not gonna calculate in the cost, in the profit of this run. So far, what do we get? What do we got? We got 30 runs are done, 10 are left to go. That means that so far we paid how much? So we paid 30 Bridgestones times 44. So this is the cost of the run. As you can see, we are still covering the cost of a Bridgestone with the just simple catalyst plus bridge rings on normal rarity. As you can see, they are holding pretty much like half of that value, and everything else, you know, you're gonna get out of the attack and a lightning, what do you call it, catalysts, right? And then you're gonna get like 20, 30, you know, like these scraps out of everything else. So still we are covering the cost of a Bridgestones just by you know, picking up this Bridgestone clear loot, and then look at this, we are making money with the, what do you call it, Unix. From currency, I still didn't get quite a lot of a currency. Doesn't matter, forget about currency drops so far, they are not all that important. I think I have like 75 of the exalts in currency, so this is pretty much everything that is profit. This final number right here is gonna be our profit so far after 30 runs. Okay, this one was close. Like, what was that, bro? Ha! Divine Orb. Divine Orb, can you imagine that? I cannot believe it. It only took me 31 runs to get a single Divine Orb drop. Could it be? Holy, that's a good one. 60, 65. Let's say 60, or is it 50 perhaps? 50 exalts. I don't even know how, like, what is the price? What is the correct price? Let's say 50 exalts. Oh, I cannot believe it. Like, this is 4th in a row. Like, what is happening? Lapis, of course. Yes, we are back at our original loot. Lapises. Okay, the last one. Okay, for the last one, can you drop me please the diamond? I just wanna get a good one, like 300 divines, please. Let's go. One, two, three. And he should be dead, right? Okay, let's see. The last one, come on. Something good, diamond, please. I cannot believe this. Okay, now look, this is not it. This is not it. We need to get a massive ring, like not very large. We need to get a massive ring out of it. So let's see. Come on, please. We need a very massive, like the massive that can be. Please, the massive East, please. Massive ring, I cannot believe it! I cannot believe it, bro. Okay, chill. Bad resistances, hold up. I cannot believe it. To call it 2 times in a row. Okay, look. This was cool and all, but this is worth nothing. Okay? Oh boy. Why is this not worth anything? Like, look at the size of this ring, it's massive. Oh my god. So, yeah. Okay, so it's only like 10 chaos. And okay, we are done. So, this is our loot in terms of a catalysts. We have here breaches, breach rings that are normal rarity. Every single one of these breaches item level 82. Then we have the random gear plus the currency right here and this stash tab. So just, you know, focus on this part right here. This is the currency, everything else is a random gear. I'm not gonna count the random gear, I'm gonna play with random gear later on to squeeze in a little bit more of the profit. Anyway, these are all of the uniques, and so yeah, I have here like 4 tabs that are specifically, you know, for this run. Anyway, so I'm gonna show you the spreadsheet that I have. Do not worry, I'm gonna zoom in just in a second. First of all, I need to point out we have the segment for the investment, we have the loot part number 1, which is the end of Breachstone clear. We have loot part number 2, which is the boss loot, boss drops, mainly uniques. And then we will have the conclusion for it. I need to do the D&D, okay. And then we will have the conclusion part, which is gonna show us this result. You can see it right now, but let's go over to the top. Investment part. We bought 40 of these Breachstones. We had to run it. We had to buy it for at the price of 44 at the time of recording the video. Remember, every single price is going to be at the time of recording the video. Prices can change, but the ratio of, you know, everything should stay similar, so keep that in mind. Because of that, the total cost is right here. By the way, cost is gonna be displayed in the orange color, income is gonna be displayed in yellow color, and this gray part is something that you do not need to worry about. Anyway, total cost in exalts is 1760. You can also see the cost in divines, 13.5 divines, also with the fact that a divine is 130 exalts at the moment of recording the video. Anyway, let's go to the right side. We also have here some of the prices. I actually calculated the price for one single catalyst of each type. You can see right here. Also, we have here at the end the cost of or the price of a breach ring normal rarity at item level 82. Now let's jump to the loot part number 1. Right here at the top you can see all of the catalysts are listed, as well as the breach ring normal rarities over here at the end. This is what we get whenever we clear the Breachstone. I want you to understand that this right here, these 40 rows, you do not really need to look at them. This is why I put it in gray color, just, you know, so that you do not need to look at it. This is something that I used to, you know, to calculate basically, you know, how much money we got out of it and in total. Anyway, this first row right here is showing us the total number of each catalyst that we got. So you can see how they are actually behaving. You can see the rarity. You can get the point that, you know, some of these catalysts are rarer than some other ones. This is done on the sample size of 40. Over here you can see the total amount of exalts per each category of these catalysts, as well as the breach ring at the end. You can, I also here highlighted the catalysts that are giving us, you know, significant amount of exalts back. Like for example, lightning catalyst is gonna give us a lot, attack catalyst is gonna give us a lot, as well as the breach ring normal is gonna give us a lot of exalts back. Whenever we do the full sum of these 40 runs for this loot part number 1, we are getting this number right here, which is our income, 1704, which is pretty close to our initial cost. That means that loot part number 1 is gonna give us at least our exalts back for the whole run. And this is why the Breachstone is good actually, because we are not gambling with it. We are getting our value from the first part, and then we are getting maybe potentially lucky on the second part, you know, to make some money. Let's go to the loot part number 2. This is a loot for the boss. Boss is usually just dropping uniques. Sometimes he's dropped something else. You can pause the video to, you know, observe all of this kind of a loot. There is no real need for it. Right here you can see how much exalts per run I got out of these boss unique drops. First 18 runs were complete garbage, nothing really happened. Then, you know, I got a bit lucky, I got a good diamond drop that is worth around like 8 divines. Only at the end I got like 4 Hand of Wisdom and action drops in a row, which are 50 exalts per. So, you know, if you remember that you are just getting back money with the first part of the loot, then everything else that you see right here is the profit itself per each run. And also, one more thing I included right here is a currency drops that you are getting out of the loot part number 1 and loot part number 2. So all of the currency that dropped, it gave me like around 220 exalts from all of the currency that dropped. And that also includes a divine drop that happened at a run 31. Right up here you can see that out of uniques we got 1782. Keep in mind we got 1000 exalts out of one run for one diamond. So, you know, that was kind of a lucky drop, not gonna lie. Now, to actually go into the profit and conclusion of this all, you can see right here the total number of exalts that we have right here, 3706. Yep, that is true, the math is correct. We also see the investment, we see the profit number, it's close to 2000. For me, now this is where I need to like point out something. For me, it actually took 7 hours to do 40 Breachstones. The reason why is I also had to update this spreadsheet. I actually had to go to the store, I had to eat, I had to do this, I had to do that. You know, I wasn't all that efficient with the time. And right here you can see that my score at the end was 10 and a half minutes for one run was needed. That is not really how much time I need to do it. I need like 3 minutes maybe like for the breach clear, and then I need like less than 1 minute for the boss fight. So, you know, I would say like 4 minutes is what you really need, not 10 minutes, right? But if you're gonna be efficient with these 40 Breachstones, if you're just gonna, you know, go in, clear it, kill the boss, drop the loot, and then go back in and stuff like that, if you're gonna be efficient, you know, we can assume that you need like 4 hours to do 40 breaches. That is gonna mean that you need 6 minutes per run. So you can technically like do this even better. Like with 3 hours, you can see how the divine per hour is, you know, jumping if you are being efficient. And this is completely a possible result, that you need 4.5 minutes for one run. So this is a completely possible result. 3.75 divines per hour if you are efficient, but not like super efficient, let's say. Anyway, this is my result, so I'm just gonna leave it right up there. And yeah, that is pretty much it. So like these four tabs that you see right here, catalysts, then we have breach rings, uniques, and random items, plus, you know, this currency. That is, you know, visually what is happening over here on the spreadsheet. So, but all you need to know for these Breachstones, if you are, yes, you can get a profit, and if you are not efficient with it, you are gonna get 2 divines per hour. If you are being efficient with it, you can get up to 5 divines per hour. That is the whole conclusion of it. Oh boy. Anyway, I should really stop right here. I should stop right here. I did this for, oh boy, this is my 8-hour, and I need to edit it, and I need to post it, and oh, I'm gonna see you in the next one. Take care, bye bye, peace up. Nah.